there? How's everybody doing out there? This is Ricardo Suber, Global Expansion Leader and National Director in this phenomenal business known as 5links. And what I'm going to actually do is take you guys through a short but detailed overview on our opportunity. And you like to see an opportunity for yourself, definitely the person who got you on and will help you get started. So with all that being said, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to this opportunity. And so I'm going to go ahead and share the PowerPoint slides. Hopefully you guys can see that. And so just to give you kind of a brief snapshot of what we are and what we do, again, the name of the company is called 5links. And we're going to simply show you how to earn and live a better life with this phenomenal opportunity. So with all that being, now the first thing that I want you guys to understand is that the company 5links actually stands for 5 key principles, which are vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. The company was founded in 2001 by the 3 gentlemen that you see on the screen, Craig Jerbeck, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck, who have a combined 60+ years of experience in this profession. The company has received numerous accolades, including being listed as one of the fastest growing 500 and 5,000 fastest growing companies in all of North America for the past 9 consecutive years. The headquarters is a 50,000 square foot facility housed in Rochester, New York. And the motto of the company is that representatives come first. And what I love about it is that just by simply doing your research, Google searching 5links in NBC, 5links DSA, 5links Better Business Bureau, you'll see that this company is also very well documented. That being said, why take a look at 5links? Well, they always say that you should always have a plan B just in case something happens to your plan A. So on the screen, you see a lot of reasons why people would launch a business, including financial freedom, becoming their boss. How about eliminating debt? Or what about just giving more to charity or simply having more money? The bottom line is whatever your motivation or your reason why is, make sure that it's bigger than you, so when the inevitable resistance faces you, you have a reason to keep going. That being said, I know prior to me launching my business, I personally had no knowledge of what direct sales or network marketing was. I didn't even know how big of a playing field this was. Now, which is a $10 industry, the movie industry, an $11 billion industry, and the music industry, $17 billion. But I certainly am not that athletic. I certainly am not a good actor, and I'm a horrible singer. You guys would jump off the webinar right now if I started singing. And when you combine those 3 industries that we all know about, even that dulls a comparison to the $178 billion pie that direct sales garners. So the thing is, you're paying in a huge marketplace, and you don't have to be skilled professionally in order to be in this industry. And I'm going to talk about what it takes to succeed in a moment. That being said, prior to 5links, I actually thought that this business probably wasn't legitimate simply because I had no knowledge. The only thing that I knew about home-based businesses was that they seemed like pyramids. In other words, pyramid schemes. I did not know, nor was I educated with respect to this sort of business. Now, I remember when I first launched my business, one of the gentlemen standing in the front of the room actually compared corporate America with a pyramid. And that was a new concept to me. And so what he began to explain was pretty much that figure on the left, that there was one CEO, that there were maybe 1 or 2 presidents, a few vice presidents, several directors, upper level managers, middle level managers, many more lower level managers, and then all the white and blue collar workers at the bottom. And then he began to ask the room, which one of you guys sits at the top? No one raised their hand. And he said, well, in 5links, you actually start at the top. Yes, you're in someone's organization, but whatever you build becomes a benefit to you. And so he basically said, if you personally introduce 3 people, and that simply replicates, that 3 turns to 9, which turns to 27, 81, 243, etc., you could start to realize a large team, and all of this benefits your production. So the whole idea is to leverage your time and to maximize your income. And so to really look at this, he also said, well, look, you have to look at the previous wealth trends, and you have to ask yourself whether or not you became a consumer or a benefactor. And he said, chances are you became a consumer if you're not wealthy today. He said, for instance, with the PC industry, before that, we were using typewriters. But when PCs took over, it created many millionaires. Same thing with long distance, with the deregulation. It went from one company, AT&T, to several, and a lot of people became millionaires. Same thing with the cellular industry, the internet, digital phone service, and also video apps. And so the thing is, whenever a technology trend takes place, most of us become consumers, but it's only the rich and wealthy who truly sit in the driver's seat and are able to command millions upon millions of dollars. Well, the thing is, 5links is allowing you to take part in the next major wealth trends that combine to well over $1 trillion, which is going to make the previous wealth trends seem like a waiting pool. The first one is the deregulation of energy, also mobile marketing, healthcare, and wellness. And so these industries actually break down into 3 categories or divisions, which we have in 5links. Our home division. The flagship product here is 5links Energy. This is a $500 billion industry. And what this simply allows people to do is it allows them to cut the costs on the supply side of their gas and electricity right from home. It's a free process, but see, as a result, how about every single month that they pay that bill, you get paid? Same process with home security, home phone service, internet, cable TV, fiber video, also mobile, wireless services, Dish and DirecTV, and also identity theft protection. And this is not just having products and services, and you might not be familiar with the company. 5links has gone out and it's established relationships with all of your Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies such as Dish, DirecTV, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Cox, Time Warner, Clear, just to name a few. And we've gone out and we set up these partnerships so that not only can you and people that you know and love and care about, not only can you save money on these bills that you're already paying, but you can make money every single month that these bills are paid. Our second division are products for your business. Whether or not you're a business owner, it doesn't matter because we all frequent businesses, whether that be the hair salon, barbershop, restaurant, laundromat, etc. How about you help these businesses cut the costs on their energy, gas and electricity? How about their healthcare services, Dish, DirecTV, payment processing, where every time a credit card is swiped, you're getting paid? How about business security and mobile marketing? Mobile marketing, guys, is a $48 billion US market. And if you want to see how this works, simply text the word 5links to the number 55469. Your favorite hair salon, for instance, or your favorite restaurant could be having a slow day. But if they have their customer base or their clientele in a mobile marketing list, they can actually not only create incentives for those people to come in during a slow day, but how about every single month that they pay that bill, you're getting paid. Now, our third division are products for your wellness. The thing is, guys, you're starting to notice a pattern, and that is that these are products and services that we cannot live without, including healthcare. Now, what's going on right now in the country is that there are about 44 million uninsured Americans and many more millions who are underinsured. And so our product called Enhanced Care MD saves time and money and allows anyone the ability to have access to a doctor or nurse 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day of the year, and a doctor or nurse can prescribe medication to them over the phone at any time of the day. The beauty about this is that we're also expanding into health insurance through strategic partnership with Blue Cross Blue Shield beginning at the beginning part of 2015. So how about you can not only help someone cut the costs on their healthcare services, or over the phone triage solution is under $30 a month and it covers an entire household, but on top of that, you get paid every single month when they pay that bill. We're also in the coffee industry, and we also have a powerful weight loss system, which I'll talk about next. Also in our wellness division is something called Montevita. Yes, this is coffee, but we always say this is not just your regular cup of joe. This is Montevita, and it's truly delicious. It contains 2 things that are not inherent in the normal cup of joe that we drink. The first thing that makes this healthy is something called MCT oil, which assists with weight loss, appetite suppression, and allows for the absorption of essential nutrients. It also contains something called Ramon seed extract, which provides protein, fiber, and minerals, powerful antioxidants, and contains vitamins A, B, C, and E. So this is great coffee. And what I also learned about the coffee industry is the fact that coffee is the second most consumed beverage behind water, and it's the second most traded commodity behind oil. So the thing is, Warren Buffett is quoted as saying that, what you do should be your hobby, but what the world does should be your business. And so it makes all the sense in the world as to why it just makes sense to be able to market and profit on coffee. But on top of that, guys, we're also in the weight loss industry. Now, the weight loss industry on its own is a $571 billion industry, going to more than double. Now, what makes this so profitable and so valuable is that this is a three-part system that address all the issues that we typically have when we're trying to lose weight and feel healthier and be more toned. Now, that issue is getting more energy, feeling better, and then also looking better. So in order to gain energy, we have something called High Five Boost, which helps control hunger and provides an energy boost. We also have High Five Edge, which improves endurance and healthy aging. And we have High Five Lean, which is a delicious nutrient-filled shake with 25 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. When speaking about our High Five Edge, we cannot stress enough the active ingredient in High Five Edge, which is called niacin. As a matter of fact, our company received nationwide attention on the Wall Street Journal and on CNBC earlier in 2014 by stating that Chromadex, another multi-million-dollar company, announced its largest deal in its history with 5 links, covering a $62 million agreement covering its pure energy ingredients. And guys, this is huge because niacin is known as that miracle molecule. It assists with anti-aging, weight management, endurance, cognitive function, cardiovascular health. It improves energy levels and performance and provides protection against neurological diseases. This is huge. So what I'm actually going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to segue right into how we get paid on these products and services that we use every day, that we cannot live without about being leveraged, because our boss leverages us and many more employees in order to contribute to his or her salary. The second thing is something called residual income, where you do something one time and you get paid over and over again. By helping you leverage the efforts of your team, that means you don't have to do as much work. So the larger your distribution base, the more customers you get paid on, and the less work you personally have to do. And you're also blessing others with an opportunity. The second thing that we help you do is create residual income, where you have someone do something one time, such as become a customer one time, but every single month they pay those bills and services, you get paid. And it simply just makes sense. So what I'm going to talk about first is leverage and simply how you can start to build a team. Because obviously it's not Bill Gates who answers the phone every time someone calls Microsoft. It's Bill Gates and his Microsoft team. So how do you start a team? Well, what you're going to first do is you're going to introduce someone to your team. And when you do that and they become qualified, meaning that they have a certain amount of customers, the required amount of customers to launch a business, then you're going to receive a $50 bonus. Let me explain a bit. A customer point is really represented by that person getting a product or a service. And when they acquire that service, that service is represented in points. So when you personally get 8 customer points, and that person you also enroll gets their 8 customer points, then you get a $50 bonus. But it gets easier than that, and it gets more lucrative. Get your second individual in a team. What 5 Links does is they give you an additional $1,200 bonus at $100 per month that gets paid out over a period of 12 months. That's a wonderful concept. Simply get yourself to 15 customer points and recruit another individual who gets qualified with their 8 customer points. So if you're adding that together, you get $50 for recruiting your first qualified representative, another $1,200 for recruiting your second qualified representative. Get yourself to 15 points, and now you have $1,250 coming to you, $150 immediately and $100 per month for the remainder of that calendar year. But it even gets better than that, guys, because while you're building your team, you're also building your residual income. And it's safe to say that those people that you recruit, they're going to continue to pass the blessing along. So let's just say you now have 20 individuals on your team. Even if it took you 6 months, even if it took you a year to do this, is that a bad thing? Absolutely not. Because 20 people on your team, each of which might have their own 20 customer points with a commission value of 50 cents, and our commission values can exceed $8 and $10 in many cases. But even if we lowball it, that's $200 a month. But instead of 20 individuals on your team, let's just say it was 200. That would also be a great thing, because even if you kept those numbers the same, 20 billing customers with 50 cents for your commission value, that's $2,000 every 30 days. What could that do for your lifestyle? But if you even up the ante a little bit more, add a zero to your team total, and look what happens to your monthly residual income. What could an extra 20 grand per month do for you? Could that retire you from your job? Could that change the things around your house, if not the house? So the thing is, guys, this is something that can truly change your life, and it has for so many of us and our business partners. As a matter of fact, we have several individuals that I know personally, many mentors, many friends, inside of 3, 4, 5 years, they've been able to do this many times over. We have people in our profession who are earning in the high 5 figures and even 6 figures every single month, every 30 days, earning more in a month what most Americans do in a year. And this is passive income. But in addition to that, guys, to understand is that this is a business and there is an investment for your future. Just like we invest for our kids to go to college, just like we invest to actually learn a new trade, or in our jobs to pick up training. Well, in this business, your investment is actually $249 to fully take advantage of the opportunity. There is a $99 position, but frankly, I don't discuss that in too much detail because you only make money on what you personally do. That means you can't build a team, and that means your income potential is tapped at only what you can do, and this business does not live beyond you. But as an IMR, you can now build an organization and then get it to a point where, regardless of what you personally put in, your income can rise. Just an example, we have a woman in the business. She actually got to a position where she was able to take 2 years off of her business, and when she came back, she was earning much more money in residual income simply because she had already built a team. And this can be your reality as well. And just to let you guys know, with full disclosure, in order to properly invest in your business, you're going to need approximately $400 to $500. Let me break this down. $249 is a one-time fee for your license, but you also have a monthly overhead investment. That overhead investment is $49.95. It takes care of 2 websites that are built for you. One is known as a front office, where people can buy product and service. Another one is a back office, where you could track your business. And then that third fee that brings your total up to about $400 to $500, we call this your qualification. This gets you your starter kit, whether that be a coffee bundle, a high five bundle, or any limited amount of products and services that's going to allow you to become commissionable. Either way, please prepare to invest properly about $400 to $500 to launch your business. That being said, I know we already spoke about attaining your $1,250 bonus, which you can just get by simply recruiting 2 individuals on your team who come in qualified, and by you getting to 15 customer points. But what that creates for you is that opens up another part of the compensation plan known as your team bonuses. Because once you've done that, guys, you're now an executive trainer. You've been promoted to one of our executive positions, so now you start to get paid like an executive. You get these great lucrative bonuses where, as an executive trainer, otherwise known as ET, you can receive up to $100 per new representative, which can equate to $2,000 every single 30 days. Get promoted again simply by helping others get to that position, and guess what? You'll now receive up to $300 per representative you help get started, or up to $8 grand a month. You help a few individuals get to executive director. Well, guess what? Now you can get up to $520 per representative who joins your team. That's up to 15 grand a month. And as a senior vice president, you can get up to $50,000 a month. In other words, up to $650 per person who joins your team. Ladies and gentlemen, in corporate America, what I learned is that if you help someone too much, you have to be careful, because chances are they could replace you. But in this business, you only succeed as much as you help others. So what I love about it is the amount of training and support that you get. Now, at the senior vice president position, you do get some benefits. One of the benefits is that the company allows you to go to bmwusa.com, customize the BMW you want, and the company will pick up to an $800 per month car note. The only catch is the car has to be silver. But if you don't mind a silver and free BMW, the car is yours. In addition, you get 5,000 stock option shares, mind you, in an Inc. 500, 5,000 company, which is slated to hit $1 billion in the next 3 to 5 years. The thing is, you want to get to this position because this could equate to a huge payday. On top of that, you get a Global Links bonus. Every time a Global Links home phone product is sold to your team, you get a percentage. You also get an expense account to cover your expenses as you build your business. And you also get an annual vacation. Most of us simply take trips where we're trying to get the most economical price for the flight, hotel, and our accommodations. But in 5LINKS, they send you on 5-star accommodations, food and drink unlimited, and they pick up the tab. So what we need to stop doing is we need to stop tripping and start vacationing. Now, the next level, they continue to pay on your benefits, but guess what? As a platinum, they still are maintaining your BMW payments. You still get to go on the senior vice president trip. But as a platinum, guess what? Now they put a Bentley in your driveway. The company would take up to a $4,000 a month car note on your free and silver Bentley. But yes, the car does have to be silver. But you get the car. On top of that, you're part of the platinum bonus pool where at the end of every year, the company will split what is in that pool with everybody who's attained a platinum position or higher, which could mean that you could see anywhere from a low to mid 6-figure check based on the growth of the company. If you were a platinum back in 2013, that would have meant that in January of 2014, you could have split anywhere from 90 grand to about $110,000 simply as a one-time bonus check. Mind you, this is separate from your residual income and your team bonuses at this level. This is why many of our platinums, if not most of them, are actually multi-million-dollar earners in this company. In addition, you have 5,000 additional stock option shares, and you're also privy to the world vacation. This past year, they took all the platinums on an Eastern Mediterranean cruise around Greece and Turkey, and next year they take all the platinums to one of the most beautiful destinations in all of the world, which is Dubai. 5-star accommodations, unlimited food and drink, and truly living life by design. So with all that being said, guys, I want you to understand that that's not even it. We have over 200 senior vice presidents. We have about 30 platinums. We have no diamonds. That's because the company created this position, continuing to put representatives first and noticing that a lot of people were knocking out diamond. So the thing, knocking out platinum, rather. But for the diamond position, no one's at this position yet. And yet, when you hit this position, you earn a $300,000 earned position bonus. And then after your first year at diamond, you earn $10,000 a month for life for your monthly lifestyle allowance. So I don't know what your lifestyle is like, but just imagine an extra 10 grand every 30 days simply as a thank you for representing the company and being at the diamond level. So I want you guys to understand is that for yourself but not by yourself. So you have unlimited training support through our local, regional, and international training events. We also have weekly business. You get a personal website where you can market all of your products and services. 5LINKS University, where you can learn this business in the comfort of your own home, and business reporting that allows you to track your business as it's grown. That being said, guys, this is the last slide of the presentation, but hopefully the beginning of the conversation, because what I want you guys to understand is that whenever I do this presentation, there's always 3 types of people who see it. Person number 1 says, I'm interested. You could have stopped 10 minutes ago and I was in. If that's you, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say congratulations and welcome to the team. Person number 2, you say, well, you know what? I love this business, but I just have questions. Now, if that's you, make sure you stick around. I'm actually going to go through a quick start process. We actually get to all new representatives with the whole concept. That's you. My answer to you is God bless you. This is not for everyone, but if this is not for you, at least think enough of the person who got you onto this webinar and become a customer. Find a way to support them in business, and by doing so, not only can you save money, but guess what? You're helping them out. But if this is not for you, let's just make sure it's not for one of these 4 reasons. I'm going to address all 4 of these because I've only seen these 4 reasons why people don't launch a 5 links business. Reason number 1, they don't believe it. Reason number 2, they don't think they can do it. Reason number 3, they don't feel like they have enough time. And reason number 4, they don't feel like they have the money to go ahead and invest. So I'm going to address each one. Reason number 1, you don't believe it. Simply do your research. One of the publications that we're featured in starting next month is Success from Home magazine. You could get this at newsstands everywhere at your local Barnes & Noble. It's a cover-to-cover feature on 5 links, its co-founders, and many of the success stories. Do your research. I simply say you can Google 5 links Wall Street Journal, look for 5 links in a Better Business Bureau where we have a rating, and you can browser to www.tinyurl.com/research done, or you could visit getofftheratwheel.com. Done your research. Doesn't do the business because they say, well, you know what? I don't feel like I can do it. You ran through this very fast. I wanted to be time effective. But with that being said, if you didn't understand the least of your concerns, because I guarantee wherever you work currently, you didn't stuck around for training and you simply got paid, did you not? And I'm sure if you've worked there for many years, you're probably working around people you're doing. So let that be the you earn business. So let us show you how to build a successful and profitable business. Person number 3 says, well, you know what? I believe it. I think I can do it. Time is an issue though. So if time is your issue, if your plate is full, but your bank account is empty and things aren't going the way that you want it to go, or maybe you just don't have enough time, find a way to move something off late, a little bit of that something, and find a way to incorporate 5 links. Even if it's just an hour a day or maybe no hours during the week, but maybe a few hours on the weekend, allow us how to incorporate this, because this can be allow you and allow of the world is still coming to you. And this is personal to me. That is, you have money. This is an investment. It's an investment in your future. But compare a franchise model of 5 links where the investment is under 500 versus investing in a McDonald's, a multi-million-dollar franchise, which will take about $1 million in capital. One of my business partners is also the #1 franchisee of IHOP worldwide, where it costs her and her husband over $1 million just to invest in one location, and they have several. So the thing is, if you're looking at this from the standpoint of the investment, if that's an issue for you, then you simply can't afford not to find a way to make the investment. A personal story of mine, prior to launching my 5 links business, I was about 5 weeks from being unemployed with my job. I had no money coming in. Unemployment did not kick in yet, and all was about $400, which was a car note. And I called the bank to ask, if I don't pay this car note, away my car. 28 days. I made the gutsy decision, easy decision, but I invested it in my 5 links business. It's been the same. My car has since been paid off. I was able to satisfy and the same. We now override a team in about 28 different states, business partners, and we start. I say to each and every is up and coming event see an opportunity for yourself, stick around right now, because I'm going to segue right in to a quick start process. We are not going to skip a beat. So stick around. I'm going to show you exactly what to do to launch a success. So what you're going to actually do is you're going to first, and they're going to walk you through something that we call a quick start. Now, our quick start basically just shows all new reps what to do when they launch their business. The first thing we help every new representative understand is that we just do two things. We help people save money on products and services they're already using, and we help people make money on these same services. Now, when you launch your business, the first thing that we want you to understand is that no money moves in this business unless the right amount of products or services are acquired. If this step did not take place, we would be nothing more than a Ponzi or pyramid scheme. In order to become a legitimate business in our profession, products and services must be exchanged. So when you launch your business, you want to become your first and best customer. The first service that you should get to run your business is something called Platinum Services. That satisfies getting a product out of the preferred services portfolio. You also want to get one of our preferred products, whether that be High Five Edge, High Five Boost, the High Five Challenge, or Montevita Coffee. This is what actually brings your investment to about $400 to $500. Either way, become your own customer today. Get the service out of each category, and that'll allow you to become qualified. The next thing to understand is that we have 3 divisions. We have so many products and services. So if you're concerned with getting enough customers, well, what I want you to understand is that we aren't salespeople. We are simply talking to friends and family, helping them save money on products and services. You only need a few. And when you get these few, your overall goal after that is to just simply share the opportunity. So that being said, understand that this is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Your first bonus is $50 when you first enroll your first qualified rep into your business. Enroll that second rep into your business for another $1,200. Again, mind you, that $1,200 is paid out at $100 a month for your first year in business. And then you also get an additional $500 bonus for achieving the executive director position. That's simply done by helping 2 people get to the executive trainer level and enrolling 1 additional person. So when you look at this, when you're looking at your return on your investment, total of about $400 to $500, but yet you're receiving a 300 to 400% return on your investment. That's a wonderful idea. That being said, guys, I also want you to understand that we have a very lucrative team bonus system. So even while you're building your long-term passive cash flow, you're receiving upfront money that can total up to $2 grand at the ET level, up to $8 grand at the ED level, up to $15,000 at the national director level, and up to $50,000 at the senior vice president level. And this can get quite lucrative as you build your business. That being said, and this is the last slide, we're going to show you, number 1, how to make a list of potential customers and potential partners, because this is your working capital. For all existing partners, every 30 days, it's suggested that we always revisit our list, because this is what is allowing us to build a multi-million-dollar business. Secondly, you're going to meet with your upline executive. Meet with your upline executive trainer or executive director in your first 24 to 48 hours, and we're going to show you how to launch an effective and profitable business. So with all that being said, ladies and gents, I want to thank each and every one of you guys to this presentation. Hopefully you like what you've seen, and if you see an opportunity for yourself, get back with the person who shared this presentation with you, and let's go ahead and get you running off to a fast start. Once again, this is Ricardo Suber, National Director from GetOffTheRatWheel.com, and I look forward to seeing all of you at our up and coming event. Take care, God bless, and have a great evening.